You're trying to master Bright. You know, I will, you know, it's a hard decision, but maybe I should do some 4. I want to do some 4. I'm sorry, RF. I know you're here for 6, but I'm going to do some 4 for Daggett. So, let's change what I'm streaming. So the question is, do you want me to just go through the game as if I was playing through it and explain things as I go? Chokio gone. Is that him sleeping? Is that Tokyo sleeping? You see up his nose. Alright, I updated the information. We should be streaming 4 now. that event was when Tokyo was drunk at GDQ. Are you serious? That was Tokyo drunk at GDQ? Got it. That's good. Kumba, did you get to see drunk Tokyo? Bright is such an asshole. Can you prevent him from flashing you? Yes, which is what I'm going to show you. Okay, so the question is, Daggett, do you want me to kind of do it screen by screen, or do you want me to just play it through as if I was playing the game? Like, as if I was doing a run. So if you want me to do it screen by screen type thing, I'll probably, like, just make save states every so often and, like, go back and forth between things. Or I could do it as I was playing a game and kind of give you commentary like I would if I was running something at GDQ. I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm doing this, and this is this, and blah, blah, blah. Sadly, you didn't? Oh, no, Kumba. You mostly need help on the platforms and the Bright fight, so if you could explain those, that would be best for you. Okay, sure. Well, let's start that right now. So, of course, Bright first. Actually, I should change to my Mega Man 4. Do I have Mega Man 4? Yeah, I do have Mega Man 4. Look at that. So, start off with a slide, and then a bullet slide. And then 2 slides here. Kill that thing. And I'm going through this very fast. These things take exactly 8 hits. And you want to kill them with only 8 hits because anything more will cause you to have lag. This actually, I'll go over the screen again. So this screen is interesting. You want to slide, and then you want to hop up here, and you want to get onto this platform here and slide into that enemy. So let me show you. So you want to slide, and then you want to slide into them, because when you slide into them, you actually don't get knocked back.
So strong, son. Tell me, how do you feel?
I feel great. I feel bad. I don't even watch football. I can't remember my legs.
I can't remember my legs. So this little cricket you can slide on. And again, you want to shoot exactly 8 into those because otherwise they cause lag. And where you can, oh my gosh, take a back damage boost. Now here's the part that's the platforms, right? So I will make a save state here. I think I can make a save state on 9. So I'll do that. Up here, there's a couple different strategies. You can actually charge. And you can do this like thing where you jump up and kill that at the same time as you land on the platform. But I think that's really risky. So what I do is I don't charge. I just do some slides. And I jump here and kill it. And then I hold right and jump here. Here you just have to hold right on that platform. And you can slide on that one. This one you just hold right. This one you hold right, slide. Ah, shoot. Messed it up. So. One slide, jump, and then jump onto the platform. Hold right. Hold right on this one. Slide. Jump on that guy. Jump on this guy. So you can just hold right and you won't fall off. And then I kill that one little dude to reduce lag. Let's do it again. So, like 3 or 4 slides here. 3. Jump. 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 Hold right. You won't fall off. Jump. Hold right and don't jump. Slide. Jump. Kill that thing. Hold right and jump, hold right and jump. Kill that little guy if you can. Hold right and jump. Kill this guy. Then I start charging just before I hit the door. Hey, Stuff, thanks for the raid. Because you want a full charge when you enter this boss fight. And then I do a slide and I jump and shoot him. And then you can only hit him with 3 charged shots before you have to hit him with an uncharged shot. If you don't hit him with the uncharged shot, he will start flashing you. So the idea is to prevent him from having 16 health, 8 health, or 4 health. If he has 8, 16, or 4 health, he will flash. Raid. Hey, Steisler. So let's do that again. Let's do that whole section again. So if you hold right on the platforms, you will not fall off. That's the secret. So you jump, shoot, jump, hold right, jump, hold right, and don't jump. Slide on that one. Hold right, jump. Hold right, jump. Hold right, slide, shoot. Hold right, jump. Hold right, jump. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Start charging. Partial charge is going to do, yeah, one damage instead of 3. So, you have to hit him with 1 uncharged shot before the first 3. So you can hit him with 3, or you can hit him with, you can hit him with up to 3, but then you have to hit him with 1 uncharged shot. That's the secret. And then he won't flash you. So yeah, you can start off with a single shot, but why? You have a charge that you're taking in, so you always pretty much hit him with a shot first. Kick it! Thanks, Bob. Bye, Kumba. Oh, someone demolish Bob. So 1 uncharged shot the whole fight. No. Not 1 charge shot the whole fight. You have to do 1 charge shot before you can only do 3 charge shots until you have to shoot a single charge shot, because otherwise, or a single uncharged shot, because then he will get down to the 16 health, I think. If you shoot him again with another charge shot. I'll give you a demonstration. We'll do a demo. I'm just gonna keep doing this one section. Right. Slide, hold right, jump, hold right. You just hold right the whole time. Just hold right. Start charging. So yeah, you have to do an uncharged shot before your 4th charge shot, basically. Have to. Otherwise, he'll start flashing. So I'll show you what happens. There's 2. Here's 3. Now I'll shoot him with another shot. Here's 4. See? See how I shot him with 4? So you don't want to shoot him with a 4th charge shot. I mean, you don't have to... it can be any time. It doesn't have to be the 4th shot, but... it just has to be any time before the 4th charge shot. Oh, what am I doing? You've been playing this game and you didn't know you couldn't walk on the platforms? Yeah, I understand. Like, usually if he's doing this, I'll hit him with an uncharged shot. Like, if he's jumping, I'll hit him with a charge shot because I'm charging while he's in the air and you can't hit him anyway. So what I'll usually do during the Bright fight is if he's jumping the whole time, I will charge. If he stops to shoot at me before my 4th charge shot, I'll hit him with an uncharged shot. So it doesn't have to be your 4th shot. You just want to maximize when you're charging and he's in the air and you can't hit him anyway. So if he's jumping and being a jumpy little bastard, just charge. If he's standing on the ground, take the opportunity to hit him with that uncharged shot first and then start charging. That's my advice. All right, let's go to Pharaoh. Yes, exactly. One of your first 4 shots is uncharged. Yeah. So in Pharaoh, you immediately change to Bright and immediately Flash Stopper. Immediately. If you move even a little bit, like over, you spawn that, like a little bit over, you spawn that stupid Scorpion. And you don't want that Scorpion. So you immediately Flash. Or Flash Stopper. So what I do here is I like to do chains of 3 slides. Some people do longer chains, some people do shorter chains. I like chains of 3, so I'll do 3 slides and I'll do a very, very tiny jump and then continue sliding. The problem is that if you don't jump, you'll fall. It's a pit below you. The quicksand is slowly sucking you down. So you immediately Bright Stopper, and yeah, you always want to be sliding. And the reason why is because as long as you're sliding, the Bright Stopper expiration timer doesn't count down, so you always want to be sliding. Always be sliding. ABS. So here's where we Bright Stop. Shoot, let me do that over again. Bright Stop. Hey, come on, come on, slide. Do a slide shot. So you see him even sliding on these little platforms. And then you got to do that jump. And then I'll do another 3 slides, little jump, but at the same time I'll Bright Stopper. That Bright Fight is so much easier, right, Daggett? Right, Daggett? Yeah. You put it better, though. Exactly one of your first 4 shots should be uncharged. So that whole Bright... that section with Bright makes it really easy. Flash Stopper makes it super easy. So once you make that jump, and you can make that jump, it's hard, but you can make it. Mega Man's hitbox is actually elongated when you're sliding, so you can actually slide off of the edge of platforms really far, like further than you would think. Yeah, when you understand that his Bright Stopper is not random, it's very easy. What Manic said, very, very easy. So in this section, like there are some advanced strats, but the easy strats are I'm just gonna explain to you like super easy strats for this level, for this section. When you're on these, you can kill these bats because they do cause extra lag, and you can slide on these platforms without sliding off. So when you're on these platforms, you'll slide to the edge without sliding off. If you just slide and then let go, and you will slide without sliding off. Easy every time. And then I do 3 slides here, and then I walk and fire the charge shot, and then I kill that with little buster lemons. And then I slide into this guy, and then I jump onto this guy. 3 shots, another 3 shots. Ugh, and then I kill that guy. Now, I should have made a save state. Shoot. I didn't make a save state for this one. That's okay. I think I actually have a to load. But anyway, I was going to go over that again to tell you when I like to jump, where the platforms are. Let me load it up. Oh, God. Do I not have a Pharaoh state? I actually literally don't have a Pharaoh state. Oh, no. It's like the only Robot Master I don't have a state for. All right, let's just beat Bright again. I don't have a state for Pharaoh. That's pretty funny. I thought I did. They call it Egypt. I'm so racist saying Pharaoh state. Thanks. Thanks, Daggett. Oops, that's not good. Oh god, he's gonna start flashing. I hit him with an uncharged shot. See what I mean? Don't be bad. You wish you knew this as a kid? Well, you're learning it now. Learning it now. Also, center pixels are a thing. See, I'm standing on the exact center pixel of the screen here. That means Mega Man will immediately pop into the center of the screen to get his weapon energy. So, otherwise, you'd normally do this like jump, which takes up like another, what is it, quarter second at least? Maybe more? Actually, it's more than that. It's like, it might be a second. All right, stage select. Let's go to Pharaoh. And let's actually make a save state here. So I'll actually show you the whole stage from the beginning. All right, immediately switch to bright. And then we start our slides. Uh-oh. I messed that up pretty badly. All right, let's make a save state here, and I'll show you. I have visual cues for when I like to jump off these dudes. So get onto that, just do a slide. I jump off this one as soon as he gets to the edge of the spike. This one too. He gets it when he gets over the edge of the spike. This one, when he gets to the middle of that spike. This one, same thing, middle of the last spike. This one, he has to get halfway over the last spike. This one, he has to get halfway over the last spike. The edge of him. This one, the edge also halfway. And then you can just start shooting. And as soon as Mega Man gets under that little thing there. Now you want to be charging when you go into Pharaoh Man as well. Always be charging. This is an always be charging game. Pharaoh is an interesting fight because he can be a bastard. He can just be jumpy and stupid. Or he can just sit there and be a good dog. You do a little jump, and you fire at him. Then you do a little jump under him, and then you hit him with an uncharged shot. And then you just start putting charge shots into him as fast as you can. Now, his charge is off, like, timing from your charge. So, ideally, you're, like, firing shots, like, as soon as you can. But sometimes that's not possible. So let's do that again. So you start the fight off with a little jump, let go of your charge, and then a little jump under him, and he should be directly to your left, and you're standing on the center platform. So, little jump, and then you shoot an uncharged shot at him, and see now this time he's a little bit more jumpy. But he is kind of staying put. You kind of want him to die in the middle, too. And the center pixel is right here. I'm facing left, and there's like a single pixel of the light brown. You don't have to learn the jump and skip strats right now. But the center pixel is like, there's a little pixel of brown right between Mega Man's legs. Don't use Bright on him. No, Bright is slow. Bright is slow. It's technically his weakness, but it's slow. Plus, it doesn't work. I don't think you can kill him completely with it. Let's go to Ring. Ring is a... Oh, I did continue. Mega Man 2 style. Okay, so in Ring, the first thing you do is switch to Balloon. And then to get to Balloon, it's just press left. From Buster, press left. You're on Balloon. So... Maybe with sliding again? I'm not sure what you mean. Anyway. Yeah, so from Buster, press left, and then you select Balloon. Then immediately just do a jump and Balloon. Like, just do jump and shoot at the same time. Jump and Balloon at the same time. Really easy. So let's try that again. So you menu, press left, go to Balloon, jump and Balloon at the same time. Here, you want to you don't want to press left or right. You're in the exact position you want to be. Because you grab the ladder, and you actually end up facing to the right when you get off the ladder. So, all you do is jump, do a small jump, and fire the balloon. and then you take damage and then fire another balloon to your right, and then you can jump onto it. This one is a little bit more tricky because you're facing left when you get off this ladder. So you want to fire a balloon to your right. So what you want to do is you want to jump, delay a little bit, and fire, and then turn to your right and hold right a little bit so that you jump onto the balloon as it's disappearing. So you want to, let me show you this. It's weird. So you're like pressing, you're jumping, then you're pressing right. You're jumping, then you're pressing right and holding right a little bit so that you can jump onto this balloon. Oops. Like that. And then here you slide under this crap, and then you can put a balloon right there. You can just do that full jump. It's pretty nice. Pretty much full jump. So you're just putting a balloon into that right there and hoping this thing doesn't snipe you. So you just put a balloon there and you can just jump right off of it. And you can sneak under that pretty easily. So let's do that from the beginning. Left balloon, jump and fire, little jump and fire, another balloon there, jump right, then left, and then you gotta jump up here, little balloon there, menu, press left, and then when you slide into the screen transition, hold B. And then you can jump out of the screen transition. You can jump out, you can jump out, and you'll be charging a Pharaoh shot. And you let that go, and you fire a Pharaoh shot and jump, and that will destroy the little thingies. You can just pass that mini boss up. Then you can kill that Saturn. You can kill this Saturn. And you can charge and kill this thing. And then here is another screen transition where you're charging, and you're gonna get really close to this guy and turn to your right. And I did that really badly. I wish I could come all the way back here. In fact, I will. Let's do it all over again. Let's put it all over. Let's put it together again. Oh, you could probably use Bright and Pharaoh if you pause a timer by sliding. I see what you're saying. I think it would still be slower than Buster. Because you have to use, you have to actually use the actual Bright stopper to, let me do that again. You have to use the Bright stopper to kill him. So I still think it would be slower. Ah, shoot. Got hit. Just mash at 15 hertz. I don't think it works that way. He's got iframes, man. So let go of the charge, slide, and jump. And ideally you want to turn to the left too so you get back boosted, but this is just, it's ain't advanced strats. What? Alright, this is annoying. I missed that twice. Whatever. Same thing here, you hold charge during the transition. No, I'm not going to have enough life to do the boost there. So you're holding charge here. Charging there. Oh, now I have enough life. Oh my gosh. Can I start this over? I can. Okay. So from here, you do 2 slides on this, and you fire at the Saturn. So slide. Why is this happening? So slide, slide, fire at the Saturn, slide, fire at this Saturn, jump, slide, kill these 2 Saturns. Oh no. And then you can jump under this Saturn and tell Victorous to get wrecked. And then you go down here. And if you don't have enough health, which means if you have 8 or less, you just take a back boost from this guy. If you have 8 or more, you can just go right through him. And then the ring fight. You need at least 5 ammo for this. Let me make a save state. So the ring fight is interesting. You want to go in with a charge, and you want to release that charge and slide twice towards him while jumping over his ring. So you can hit him with that, and then you want to hit him with that charge shot, and then charge a shot and hit him when he's in the air with the one that's above your head, and then hit him with the last one when he's down on the ground. I should play some Overwatch. I'm not playing Overwatch tonight. I haven't really been interested in Overwatch in a while. So let me go over that fight one more time. You're holding a charge when you go into the boss chamber. You jump over the ring that he shoots at you first. You slide towards him while charging another shot so that you can hit him with the charge with the Pharaoh shot that's forming above your head. Slide back away from him and fire that shot at him. Then you're going to have to jump and charge. You're going to jump over the ring that he's going to shoot at you, charge, and hit him with that charge that's over your head again, and then slide to your left away from him and hit him with the last hit. So let's do it all together. You make it look easy, but you know it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to get this. What? Oh, I got the glitch! This is amazing. I love this glitch. So if you actually fire the Pharaoh shot the first frame, you can. You actually have the thing on top of your head. It won't go away. Well, it will go away once it gets hit, or absorbed, but it won't go away otherwise. So here you let go. Easy every time. And then the center pixel is, there's 1 pixel of blue between Mega Man's feet, and you're facing to the left. Red's got a new emote? Oh no. You make Ring look easy, but I know he's hard. The Buster Only fight is even better. I love the Buster Only fight. See if I can remember it. Oh no, wait. I want to be charging. So normally I would come in here with a charge. Buster Only is fun because you just avoid his ring. It's pretty much almost as fast. Whoops. Yeah, well, I screwed it up. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. Let's go move on. Let's move on. So the next is Dust. So once you've completed Ring, you go to Dust. There's 2 different strats here. You can do Pharaoh Shot or you can do Bright Stopper. Pharaoh Shot is technically faster because you get less lag, but I prefer Bright Stopper because it's easy. It doesn't really lose you that much time. Like maybe a second. I don't know. But Pharaoh is technically faster. So, drop into Dust, and I do a little slide and jump over this dude, and then I do another slide, and I do a jump and shoot to kill that Met. And then I slide off this platform and change to Bright. And basically, you want a Bright Stopper from here. Flash Stopper from here. And there's this whole, because there are these pits, and these dumb things come out of these pits, and they will kill you. They will murder you in your face, and they don't even care. So you want to Bright Stopper the hell out of those. Otherwise, you can just Pharaoh Shot them. Because Pharaoh Shot, you can shoot at an angle. But I like Bright Stopper, so we're going to show you Bright Stopper. So you do jump here, kill that guy, Bright, and then we Bright Stopper, and then we just do some slides to the end. And this takes 4 shots to kill, and this takes 4 shots to kill. And then we're getting to a part where, actually, I should save state it. Hold on, let me go back. I'm going to save state it when I'm transitioning down, so I can show you what I like to do. Alright, let me save state this. Alright, so I like to do 6 slides. And then, see how the background grid pattern, let me kill this dude. Can I kill him with this? Does he die? See how the background grid pattern kind of has where you can kind of see a distinct, like, vertical separation of the blocks? Like, there's definitely some vertical separation. So, like, right here where I'm standing, Mega Man's left side is, like, kind of on this vertical separation. After you do your 6 slides, walk Mega Man to the next vertical separation, and then slide, and then Flash Stopper and slide, and you'll always make it under this guy, because he'll have jumped. So let me show you that. So you do 6 slides. And then if you just walk a little bit, you always slide under that guy. Oh no! Oh gosh. So let me show you the part here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flash Stopper, always make it under. Do a jump onto this, and then you got to get on the edge of that. Oh, see, I did it wrong. 2, 6. And jump. The edge, do a jump, fire a shot, fire 2 shots, and then fire 2 shots there. And hopefully you don't have that. He doesn't shoot that thing off, because otherwise you gotta deal with that crap. Then here, you're switching to ring. And this is just something you're gonna have to learn. Like, I don't know how to explain this very well. I can kind of tell you what I do, but I can't do fast crushers very well right now. It's something I have to practice. So, jump, jump, slide, shot here, jump and fire there, slide, fire there, jump and fire there. And then, well, you gotta wait for crushers. But the interesting thing about crushers is that this part right here, you can actually get through it pretty easily by holding right and down and then pressing B and then A to slide. As soon as that thing above my head right there, right here, intersects my head. And it will get you through that crusher every time. See what I just did there? So if you're ever in a predicament where you're right here, that's what you do. You do that slide shot. I'm not really going to go over that too much. Witchcraft. I won't go over that too much, but I'll just kind of show you again. Slide, slide, fire. Oh no. Unfortunately, I suck at this. I can't get here fast enough ever. I'll show you again. So as you slide past this guy, this next dude takes 4 shots with the ring. And then here, I do a slide on this platform, and I do a turnaround, so I get a back boost. See? I boost to my left. And then here, you just kind of hope you can slide under this dude. Oh yeah, I did. Will there be a quiz? Hell yes. The quiz is, can you get a sub 2 hour 46 Robot Master? Okay, so Dustman, you do 1 slide and then you walk towards him. So you do a slide, walk towards him, and fire. And then you just basically have the time jumping over his dust shit. That's pretty much it. Now the center pixel is right there. It's I kind of use Mega Man's right foot as a key to find where the center pixel is. Going for a sub 6 hour. That's failing the quiz. You failed the quiz. Anyway, I'm gonna get one more beer, and then where's the butt emoji? Wait a second. I have butt emoji, sort of. It's Frankerface Z butt emoji. Anyway, let me get one more beer while I'm explaining this, and then we'll go over the last 4 Robot Masters. Who said Bing? Right. You're back on the way to work? Oh, you'll need to look it up on my TwitchCam channel. But what am I looking up? Oh, yeah, you have to install FrankerFace Z to see that. Yeah. If that's what you're talking about. The butt emoji. Or are you thinking... Or emote. But I don't know about butt emoji. Anyway. Alright, last 4 Robot Masters. So we beat Dustman. We're going to Skullman. Personally, I love this stage. It's so awesome, so smooth when you're doing it. I will show you, as I showed Lick and Toad, how to get through this. You're going to do 2 slide shots here in the beginning. And then I do 2 slide shots and then I start firing because the cannon thing is going to show up. And then you do another 2 slide shots and start firing again. So you're going to do slide shot, slide, or no, I didn't do 2 there. And then you're going to kill this thing here, which is pretty easy. Now here's the part that gets a little bit tricky. You need to spawn one of these guys, but you need to change the balloon. So there's a guy that's going to spawn to the right and up a little bit. You're going to change the balloon, but you got to have Mega Man's toe kind of hanging off the edge here. So you're going to slide. You're going to slide over, and then you're going to... I usually slide back and have Mega Man's toe hanging off, but I'm just going to demonstrate for you. So you go to the menu, you're on Buster, you press left, you go to balloon. Mega Man's toe is going to be half off this platform, and you're going to wait for the balloon, for the enemy to come halfway in between the wall. And my visual cue for it is when the enemy passes that gray stripe area on the bone in the wall, because the wall is made of bone, because it's Skullman. That's when you fire a balloon, jump on the balloon, and slide on the balloon. And this allows you to zip through a wall. And the reason why you have to do this is because you cannot zip through walls in Mega Man 4. The devs smartened up after the first 2 Mega Mans and made it so that if you're inside a wall, if Mega Man is inside a wall, he dies. Unless he's in iframes. So this is what you're doing. You're putting yourself into iframes and you're zipping through a wall. So Mega Man's toe is hanging off the edge. And then, boom. So let's show that all together. As soon as that twirly enemy comes and hits that gray part of the screen, now this is a stage of balloon jumps. Mega Man 4 dies in walls. Yeah, he'll die in walls in Mega Man 4. Mega Man dies in walls. Yeah. Screams in architecture. So this is a part where it's a little bit interesting because you can do multiple different strategies here, and I've been learning one of the new strategies, which is actually not too hard. Oh gosh, I fucked it up. I slid off instead of jumping out of the balloon. Hack! I know. This stage was brought to you by Mega Man's Aussies? What? Okay, so when you're here, you can do one of 2 things. The easy way... Oh, bodies. The easy way is just to slide along the bottom here. So, avoid that enemy there. Slide along the bottom and take the damage. Oh, so you take 1 damage there, you take another damage here. Cool, that's easy. The harder way is to do this balloon here, a little bit harder. Then you jump up here, and then you can slide and balloon so that you get under that other dude too. Because if you spawn them higher, they spawn parallel to you. So you can spawn them higher, you can get under them. Let's try it again. So you put a balloon up there, put another balloon there, and you avoid basically one whole knockback. Now here, you want to use balloon jumps, and I'm not very good at balloon jumps. So balloon jumps are basically when you put a balloon into the wall, I think you get 8 frames to stand on that balloon. So you see how if you put a balloon in the wall, you see how it immediately just turns into that white, like, circle? That actually, is standable. You can stand on it for about 8 frames. So, people have mastered putting a balloon into the wall and being able to actually stand on it and jump. I'm not very good at it. I don't do a whole lot of balloon jumps, but if you're good at it, you do something like, you can do something like slide up here, jump, or slide up here and jump like that. So you kind of get pretty close to the wall, put a balloon up and jump. And so you put a balloon into the wall, stand on it, jump, you're all good. Otherwise, if you want to take it safe, you can do this. You can like fire a balloon like right here and fire it like that, and that works just as well. You save a few frames, but doing it the other way, but you know, either way, it's all good. So that's a balloon jump. And then on this screen, you know, I'm just gonna kind of go through this one a little bit faster, I guess. This screen is easy, just kind of jump, slide, take some damage, and then I put a balloon up here, either into the wall or not. And then here, I jump over this dude. Nope, I did not jump over him. And then I slide. I don't actually do the balloon thing here, even though I've practiced it and done it in the past. It's pretty hard. And then you can do another balloon jump here if you'd like. And then another balloon jump here if you'd like. Let's get that, actually. Ah! You gotta kind of jump like as Mega Man is passing this like bone structure here in the wall. And then on this screen, it's the last place you're gonna lose balloons. You just kind of do a full jump and fire. So you jump and fire, and you're off the screen. Now, please highlight this so I can study it screen by screen when I practice. I mean, yeah, I could do that. So from here, on the ladder, I changed the Bright Stopper, and this is another instance of Bright Stopper, you know, not running out as long as you're sliding. So here you press up and left to get the Bright, and then what I like to do is I hop off the ladder, and then I'll do a slide jump, and then fire. So let me do that again. So jump, slide. Ugh, that was awful. And here you kind of want to be sliding all the time, sliding and firing. So let's see if I can. I'm trying to explain this at the same time that I'm doing it, but it's kind of hard. So you want to slide, and you want to do slide shots. Ooh, see, I ran out of the Bright Stopper. Ideally, you can do that entire screen without running out of Bright Stopper. Like it'll stay up. See? Oh, I almost did that entire screen without the Bright Stopper running out. And now you're on this screen here. Now, yeah, I'll go over that one more time. There's those guys, the guys that sit there on the ledges that shoot. You can kill them when they're Bright Stoppered, because they're vulnerable when they're Bright Stoppered, but they are not vulnerable from the back if they're not Bright Stoppered. So you can only kill them from the front. So the intended path of this is like. They intended to go like, because watch, I'll show you. You switch the Buster, and oh yeah, you can't kill it, right? They intended to go this way, the old back and forth, right? But you have Bright Stopper. See, vulnerable. So that's why it's really handy. So jump. Oh my gosh. Alright, so on this screen, I like to do a little walk here because I like to walk like a little bit before I Bright Stopper because it gives me the perfect sliding distance. But if you're good at it, you can just, as soon as you drop, you can Bright Stopper as you're dropping and then slide. So usually what I do is I do like a little walk and then I Bright Stopper and start sliding so that you can slide off that, because this, basically it's like almost impossible to make this jump if you're trying to go fast. And I got damage boosted off. I should have save stated. Oops. Ooh! Shorted my jump. Oh, I got hit. Okay, let's just save state it here. So, I generally like to do a little bit of a walk, and then I'll Bright Stopper, and then I can do this jump easier, because remember, Mega Man's hitbox gets elongated when you're off the edge. So it's easier to make that jump if you're sliding at the right time. And then here it's just like, you're Bright Stoppering these guys, and you can kill them in their Bright Stopper pretty easily. They're vulnerable. Otherwise, they would just collapse, or it tinks off them. It tinks off them unless you hit them with a charge shot, I think. Or no, sorry, when it hits them with a, when you hit them with a single shot, they collapse and they don't die, unless you hit them with a charge shot. Then they die. Let's go over that again. So I'm gonna slide over here, walk a little bit. Shoot, slide, walk, Bright Stopper, and then slide off this. A little slide there. Just lots of slides everywhere. Now here you can just kill that guy, but normally I would take a back boost, so I'll show you that. So I just killed that guy this time, I won't. Or this time I'll die. So I see I did that little back boost. So now you menu, press left twice, because remember left at this point makes you go to the balloon, because there's nothing on your right. So left, balloon, left again, dust. 2 lefts. And now you're in Skullman Fight. Skullman Fight is cool. You press right and fire as soon as you can. And as soon as that bullet is about to hit you, you jump over it. That's the first thing you do. So let me do that again. You fire, you jump as soon as that bullet is about to hit you. And then you fire again. Oh my gosh, I got too close to him. Okay, don't get too close to him because then he'll jump at you. It's kind of an odd fight. So you don't want to get too close to him, otherwise he'll jump at you. So you jump when that bullet gets to you, but you don't want to jump too far at him. So you fire, jump over this bullet, fire at him again, hit him when he's in the air, hit him before he shields, hit him again as soon as the shield goes down, hit him again, jump over this bullet, and then hit him again.
Trogdor strikes again!
And the center pixel is when there's one gray pixel below Mega Man's right foot, or sorry, kitty cornered to Mega Man's right foot, the one little gray pixel. That's the center pixel, and he's facing to the right. Chelly has done the stage blindfolded. He has. He definitely has. That's definitely a feat. All right. Next is Dive Man. Of course, my favorite stage because of the happy fish. So many happy fish. First thing you do in Dive Man is you change the bright. And then what I like to do is I like to slide on this first platform, and I will Bright Stopper as I'm jumping off of it. Unless you want the happy fish face, in which case you Bright Stopper when you jump onto the next platform, or the third platform, the third platform. So you can do slide, and you can do that, and you get a happy fish. Or you do that, and you don't get a happy fish. So change the bright, slide, Bright Stopper that. This is just a bunch of sliding on the platforms. The last one, though, you do a little back boost here on that fish, so you can slide through that Met. Otherwise, the Met will hit you. And here, the easy thing to do is just a walk. Just slide here, but everywhere else, just walk. Because otherwise, now you can stopper this whale. Flash stopper that whale. And before it actually appears. Then here, you can do the same thing. You can kill this, and you can do a little Raiden slide there. You gotta Bright Stopper it, though. When that Met is there, you gotta Bright Stopper it when it unshields itself. Otherwise, you won't be able to kill it, see? If you Bright Stopper the Met, I'll show you. Bright Stopper the Met. Oops. Well, it's Bright Stopper right now. But now it's not. Let's do that from the beginning. Change the bright, or change the bright. Slide, and Bright Stopper. Just some big jumps there, some small jumps there. Take a back boost here. slide to that Met. There. Jump and just walk. Just trust me, just walk. Don't try to do anything fancy. Don't try to slide underwater. You can't jump out of slides underwater in Mega Man. You have to slide cancel. In Mega Man 4, you have to slide cancel. And then you can flash stopper that whale when it comes down. We'll do another... Yeah, you can't jump out of slides underwater. Kill that dude. Do a Raiden slide. Can't jump out of slides underwater. That's what I'm saying. Just trust me and walk. Alright. So we just do a bunch of slides here. I just damage boost through that big eye if I have to. Then this part is the interesting part because a lot of people have a lot of different techniques for this. You have to do this perfectly because otherwise the water is at an incorrect level. See how the water's going down? And when you get out of the water, you don't jump as high. You don't float as high out of the water. You have to do this kind of perfectly. So... Spilled poutine in your bed? So let me do that again. So here, we're gonna do slides up until we hit the wall. Jump, jump, jump over that, and then flash stopper at the end of that platform, and then make a full jump. Let's show you it again. Actually, I'll make a save state right here. So, slide, jump, jump. Oh, did a small jump. Slide until you hit the wall, jump over that stingray. That is not what I do. Full jump. Full jump over the stingray, small jump over that stingray, slide, flash stopper, and then full jump over everything, and then a couple of slides. Easy. Easiest way to do that. Then you can flash stopper this dumb whale again. And then try to jump on the very edge here if you can, because if you do a full slide and just let go, you won't fall into this dumb pit, which is where the wire is. And then I slide and then flash stopper and then take this out. And you can slide over that, and then you have to slide really through that mine so that you can tiptoe on the spikes without dying. If you hesitate at all on that mine, you will die on the spikes. And then I switch to Skull. And the Skullman fight is like, meh, easy. I just walk at him, although sliding is faster. Basically, you just kind of want to go back and forth, and then here, he'll shoot a missile at you. So let's do that one more time. I think you're gonna hit him 4 times. So I put a shield up, walk at him, hit him again, hit him there, 4 times. Get rid of the missile with a shield. And then just keep going. So you get rid of the missile with the shield. The 5th shield that you put off, you get rid of the missile. If you're really good, you can hit him with the shield at the same time you get rid of the missile. So the missile and the shield can be killed at the same. Or sorry, the dive man can be hit with the shield at the same time the missile can be taken out. But that requires definitely some better finesse. And so I just take the easy path, which is 5th shield. We'll take out the missile, and then we'll just keep going. He always does the same pattern every single time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it was really 8. 5 is when you took out the missile. So 1 more time. No, he's not random. He does the same thing every time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take out the missile. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the center pixel is, there's like 1 green spot. And I think Mega Man's facing to the right, but I might be wrong. Maybe he's left. Nope, he is facing the right, yeah. 1 green pixel underneath Mega Man, and you're facing to the right is the center pixel. All right, Quebec, good night. See you later. When am I gonna, oh, Bob's gonna stream Space Quest probably right now. So yeah, Dive Man, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Never random, does the same thing every time. Easy. All right, stage select. Drill is next. This stage, I love playing this stage. When you do it smoothly, it feels great. You start off with a slide, and then you do a slide shot. So, slide shot, and then I do a little jump here to kill that Met, and then I kill that Met as well. Then I switch to Bright. And, so you can get out of that guy, but I just slid very badly. So let's start it over again. So slide, slide shot, kill the Met, kill this Met, switch to Bright while you're on the ladder. While you're in the air, Bright Stopper to get rid of that dude. Then you do a slide here, and you Bright Stopper to kill the Met, and then you damage boost to that Met. Here's the tricky part. Slide, jump, slide, jump, slide, slide, do a little jump so you can get over that, or not get hit again. And that is kind of complicated, but you'll get used to it. Then you Bright Stopper when you get on that screen. Then you do 2 slide shots there. And then you're at the center screen, basically. So now let's go over that entire thing once again. So, slide, slide shot. Met. Switch to Bright. Doesn't matter where you switch to Bright on this ladder, really. In the air, Bright Stopper. You want to get under that dude if you can. You get used to it. Slide, Bright Stopper before the Met shoots. And damage boost that Met. And then this is just slides and jumps. If you get hit, you want to do a small jump there. And then you Bright Stopper when you get onto the screen. Slide shot, and then here, 2 shots, or slide shot, whatever. And now, let's save state. Here is where you can stopper it before these things actually shoot, which is what you want. You want to go up here. You don't want to go down here. Down here is bad. The way that I look for it is, if you look at the ground here, you see under the spikes? See under the spikes? See how there's a black line under the spikes? That intersects with the bottom of the screen. Depends on how, if you're using like a CRT or like a LCD like I am. But there's that black line that intersects the bottom of the screen. I use that as a visual cue as to when to Bright Stopper. You have a few frames to do this. But you want to Bright Stopper as soon as the screen transition is done. So that these things are open and you can kill them. Now, say I did that too late. Say I Bright Stopper too late. I was like, oh shoot, I Bright Stopper too late. Backup is, you take damage and slide across the spikes. That's the backup. So let's load that again. So, if I Bright Stopper too late, oh no. Damage, you damage boost yourself and slide across the spikes and you can get up. It's the backup. So it's a good backup, but ideally, you want to, wait, what is that? Dang, gonna destroy your time with these tips. You know what? I did the same thing with Lookin' Toad and he fucking destroyed my time. So, ideally, you want to do that, and you want to Bright Stopper them when they're open, kill them, and then Bright Stopper here and do some slide shots and take these things out. Pretty easy. You're just sliding and shooting. Nothing too hard. Now, this part is the hard part. You're sliding on the screen, and you always want to be sliding here on every surface, because basically, you don't want anything to move. These things fire rocks at you above you, and these other things. See these rocks? I went too slow. These rocks things, they suck. They will kill you, mess you up, throw you into a pit. So let's do that again. So, slide onto here, Bright Stopper as soon as you can. Well, not as soon as you can, you don't have to as soon as you can, but before that rock hits you, you want to jump on that first switch, jump on this second switch. This last switch, just slide off. And then this one, you want to jump and shoot, because you want to either Bright Stopper or kill that thing. Now, say you mess up or say you're out of Bright Stopper. You need a backup. Again, backup is Skull. Skull will protect you from those rocks. So you see if I walk on the rock, bam, rock is gone. Rock is gone. So you put on a Skull shield and you can slide. And you're fine. It's slow, because there's a lot of lag. But you don't take any stupid damage. So that's the backup. But ideally, you are using Bright Stopper here. And you are always sliding. You don't want that Bright Stopper to run out. You want to make the tiniest jumps you can to hit those switches. And that way you don't have to jump. So I'm trying to give you like multiple strategies here in case you get screwed. Now, the drill fight kind of sucks because he's random. He'll always dive first thing. Now the way that I do this is, actually let me start over. I do 5 jumps and then I do a tiny jump and fire. Because that's basically the timing. 5 full jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tiny jump, fire. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 5 full jumps as soon as his body is fully underground. As soon as his body is fully underground, do 5 jumps. And then a little tiny jump, and then fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy every time. Except you don't want him to dive. And then the center pixel is you got one little piece of red under Mega Man, and you want it facing left. Buttspot has a crush on you. I wish Buttspot had a crush on me. How to beat Drill Man in 5 jumps or less. Won't stop, can't stop, can't stop, won't stop. So yeah, Drill Man is pretty easy once you get the hang of it. You're like, obviously you don't want him to dive under, but if he does dive, you just use that really easy jump buffer to time when he's gonna come out. And then last but not least, oh no, I continued. Last but not least, Toadman. Toadman is another Bright Stopper or Flash Stopper to the rescue. First thing you do is switch to Flash Stopper, and there's not much here to say. It's just slide. So you just stop her as soon as you can. You want to slide as far as you can off platforms. It's gonna suck because every time you jump, you get pushed backwards because of the rain. So you gotta, it just takes a little bit of getting used to, and you gotta have some faith. So, Bright is hard, Ring is hard. Just thinking, yeah, no, Ring is hard. I agree with you, Ring is hard. So yeah, Bright, you just Bright Stopper, and you are just always be sliding, like slide as much as possible, and get to the edge as much as you possibly can without falling off. And that last edge, you need to slide off it, because if you walk off it, you will fall into the pit. Let me demonstrate. Let me go back here. Let me demonstrate what happens if you don't slide off that. So you see, I slid off it and it was fine. So let's see you mess up, right? You're like, oh man, I walked off. Don't walk off that. You have to slide off it. You have to slide off it. Mega Man's hitbox gets elongated enough that he ends up being able to get onto the platform below. But if you walk off, don't do that. You end up at a pit, and then you're out of Bright, and that is not good. Or you're low on Bright, and that's not good. So it's just like always be sliding to the screen. You always try to jump near the edge as much as you can. Got it. Good. Make another save state here. Okay. So here, you just Bright Stopper. Killed some rats. There's a couple rats there. Rat here. I just take it easy. Just walk. Because these waterfalls, you won't be able to slide under them when you're under them. Or you won't be able to, jump under them. So let's do that again. You can just Flash Stopper, kill these rats. Just take it easy. You don't need to do all the little slides. Just do the main slides and make sure you don't fall off. That's the key here, is just make sure you don't fall off. Pretty easy. I'll just let you figure that one out. This screen, Flash Stopper in the middle, skip the boss. Do it again. Flash Stopper in the middle, skip the boss. Doesn't even matter either. If you get, doesn't matter, like, how you jump into him or whatever. You can just jump into him, slide into him, whatever. Skip the boss. So then you come down here, Stopper, kill that rat, and then the same thing. Stopper, and then you just hit that boss, skip the boss. Then here, you want to do a little jump into that screen transition. Because because you land on this. And then you're gonna do a slide on this platform and a slide on the next platform, and before you hit the ground on the third platform up there, you're gonna flash stopper again. So you're gonna slide, slide, flash stopper, just because you don't want these happy fish to hit you. Got it? So you slide, oops, slide, slide, flash stopper. Dog scrolls? I can't even do dog scrolls. Those are wizardry. That one's that's not a full jump either. This right here is not a full jump. It's like a half jump to get to that platform. You want to be on this platform. So let's put that together. Slide, slide, flash stopper, slide, something like that. Half jump, slide, 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 turn around, slide, slide. And a lot of little jumps. A lot of little jumps. And then Toadman, easy. Change weapons in the boss room because it saves you some frames. Toadman will not hit you. So you jump, fire a missile, and then you can explode the missile by firing again. So if you need to, on the first shot, which is usually what you need to do, you just jump and fire the missile at him, the drill, and it will explode it by hitting it again. But then the rest of the time, you can just fire missiles directly into his face. And that's it. That's 8 Robot Masters of Mega Man 4. Easy, easy every time.